And welcome back. If you travel around the Bronx, you would notice we are full of small communities, allowing people to connect and uplift one another. Our next guest has dedicated her life to creating an environment for Black women, both readers and authors, where they can connect, support each other, and promote personal and professional development. Joining me now is the founder of Well-Read Sistas, Ariana Gibbs, and thank you so much for being with us.
Yes, thank you for having me.
Glad to have you. This is a good conversation. When we talk about literacy, obviously, oh gosh, in the borough of the Bronx, we know we've been challenged, right?
Yes.
I mean, lack of opportunity. But you said, listen, I'm trying to fill that gap.
Yes. Really, Well-Read Sistas is all about empowering Black women through partnerships, through supportive resources for professional and personal development. We have flagship programming like a book club where we only read books written by Black women. We have wellness check-ins, speed friending so Black women can make friends, headshot days, resume clinics. We're really about Black women connecting, supporting each other, and fostering another community where we can really develop and just be great.
And when you talk about, this agenda that really caters to the Black woman, why is that so important?
Because the Black woman is important. And who can support the Black woman better than the Black woman, right? We need to be seen. We need spaces that are important to us, that are nurturing to us. We need to be in communities where we're not just the only ones, right? I come from a corporate space. I was the only Black woman in many corporate spaces. And I wanted to see more Black women. I wanted to connect. And then I also wanted to read more. So here we are.
Right.
Yes.
So talk to me about the opportunity to connect with other sisters in literacy, right?
Yeah.
That when we talk about this, it's not always a topic of conversation because it's not a hot topic. But the reality is there's somebody out there who are reading books, who are connected, who are doing. What are you finding in your space?
Well, it's a super hot topic in my household. Books are always a hot topic. Black women are always a hot topic. And that's the crazy part, right? We know our Black lady canon. We know Toni Morrison. We know Maya Angelou. But there are so many other blossoming and amazing Black women authors that need to be uplifted. We need to hear their stories and share them. Not just stories that are maybe about struggle or trauma, but Black women fishing, Black women hanging out. High fives.
Right.
What's it like? New jobs, new environments, new communities that we're building. That's what it's about.
And having the opportunity to also read from a Black author, right?
Oh, yeah.
The power in that.
Yeah.
Talk to me.
Just it's always empowering to look at my bookshelf and see that not only there are mostly Black authors, but Black women authors. I am swimming in books. It is a love language. It's something loving to share with not only myself, but with another sister, right? I feel like it is empowering and makes you feel great. And I want other Black women to have that time for themselves.
Right.
Yeah.
So, a lot of ladies have like this shoe closet going on, right? They get this large shoe closet.
I have a shoe closet as well.
I understand.
It's next to the book closet.
That's what I was getting to. Yes, I'm talking about. So tell me about the book closet. What's the book closet like?
Yes, the book closet is massive. It's next to the shoe closet and the hat closet, and the game closet because I love spades as well, right?
Okay.
So it's extensive. You can find myriad themes and titles because, again, it's not only about your traditional biographies, right? There are also fiction. There's also science fiction. Anywhere that your mind can go, a Black woman will write about it.
So what's on your bookshelf now?
Well, currently we are reading Good Dirt by Charmaine Wilkerson, and we are meeting on March 30th, which is a Sunday. We meet virtually and in person in cities all across the globe, so that way you can join from home if you want to just hang out, or you can go to a chapter in your neighborhood and meet other sisters, and that's what Black women need.
So take me into the sister. All right. So I'm here, right? I got my book. How does it go down on the day of?
Well, you grab your book, right? You try your best to read 100 pages just so you know what's going on. But even if you pick up the book right before the meeting, we say come. You can get on Zoom. You can go to a chapter in your neighborhood, and you get to meet with other Black women. We have snacks. We have games. We have sisterhood. We gather together and we do our chant, well-read, sisters. And then after that, we bond together and we make other developments. We might become best friends. We might meet our doctors. We might meet our lawyers. It's a chance. It's a space.
Yeah. And that space, how empowering is it for you?
Yeah. It's the gift of my life. I am so happy for this opportunity to be so well aligned with so many parts of my life. I love literature. I love Black women. I love people. I love empowering people to connect and bond with each other. So this is just that happy marriage. And I'm excited for the future.
Right.
More to come. If this is the start, what else can we do? This is 8 years of Well We're Sistas.
So is Amazon like coming to your house frequently? How's it go?
Well, we do not have a sponsorship or a partnership with Amazon, but we're always open, right?
Right.
More dollars. We always want donations, partnerships. We want Black women to become members. We want them to participate in the programs, and we want them to donate so that way they can support other Black women's experiences. So that's really our goal.
So when you find the opportunity to read together, to share together, and then to connect with those stories, what's your takeaway out of all of that?
The takeaway, and there's so many, and it's ever changing, and I think that's the beauty, that the journey is ever changing. And it's important to treasure those milestone moments. And that's what book club and check-ins and being intentional about self-love and connectivity does. You don't miss your moments. You don't miss that great A, that great promotion, or that great book that you just finished.
Talked about books for a minute. I'm going to still talk about books, but a little bit different. I think you can catch on. I got 3 in a possible.
You got 3 in a possible.
No,
You can't be my
I got
partner.
7 in a possible.
Oh no. Well then we can play.
Then we can play? Okay, all right,
okay,
good.
Yes,
See, that space thing kind of got you going there. Talk to me about it. You also have a spades league, right?
Yes, the Big Spades League.
Okay.
So we are teaching spades, and we are galvanizing fellowship and fun around spades. We say learn to play, play to win. So on a monthly basis, you can find a spades game in your area, or you can join online every Wednesday for a shame-free spades lesson. So that way you can be a part.
Shame-free.
Shame-free.
Because in our community,
Yes.
what's that? If you're not playing spades, you're not really. What are you doing?
What are you doing?
Right,
But spades is my football.
Right,
So I have
okay.
to continue this tradition. If we don't share it, if we gatekeep it, it won't continue.
Right.
So the idea is to teach more people, connect, make sure that we know how to play, we feel good about it, and that we can continue this tradition for our kids' kids.
There are a lot of people who say they know how to play.
They say.
They say.
They say.
But then you find out. Right. How do you help those people out?
We tell them, we meet you where you are, right?
Right.
There's always space for opportunity. And at every spades game, pickup game, and of course the tournament that's happening in August in New York City, there will be other games. You can play some Jenga, you can have a break, and you can come back and you can play spades as well, guys.
You seem to like be so happy with the fact that you got all these things that are just like going. You talk about working in the corporate sector, but now you got your own, you got your own thing flowing. What's it like for you to like put the corporate aside and say, listen, I'm doing this, and this is what brings me fulfillment?
It's a gift. I think it's God. I'm very appreciative, and I look to find more opportunities to live and walk in that space. This is where I belong, connecting with Black women in a real, purposeful way, and sharing the joy, and that's what I'm about.
Yeah. I got to talk about the Saunders Book Scholarship, too.
Yes.
Yeah.
Princevilla K. Saunders is and was my mother. She battled with sickle cell anemia, so she passed when I was 6 years old. And so I always look to inspire, but also really nurture her legacy. And so when I was in school, and I went to Rutgers University, Rutgers Camden.
I know a couple of yes.
Yes. And so I did that. And one of my limitations was textbooks. You know, tuition was hard, of course, commute was hard, of course, but textbooks and book supplies. So the Princevilla K. Saunders Book Scholarship on an annual basis helps Black women matriculating to 2 and 4 universities with textbooks and book supplies. The in-between. Everybody needs a book, and those books are expensive.
Absolutely.
A pencil, a pen, any age. If you're a Black woman, apply. Please do. Yes.
How do you feel about, this literacy deficit that we have right here in our borough? I mean, it's huge. A lot of people are, a lot of people talk about it. I mean, I remember back in the day, go out to Bay Plaza, Barnes and Nobles, and that was the big thing, right? But to be honest with you, that was all we had for a while. I mean, like, it's a problem.
It's a big problem. And growing up, I used to camp out in Barnes & Noble, make a little semicircle of books, and stay there all day with my hot chocolate and just read for days. Now, I truly enjoy the Lit Bar in the Bronx, and I'm really happy that that's there.
Yes.
But we need more. We need more opportunities to read. We need more opportunities to meet these authors. And we need to make it not scary, not work. Not just reading because you need an essay or a test prep situation, but for recreation, for enrichment.
Right. Now, I hear so many people talk about education. We talk to elected officials, community-based leaders, stuff like that, and they always talk about how the educational literacy rates are dropping, this, that, third. And I just want to say, and I've said, don't get me wrong, I'm on record, I have said, but we can do something about this, right? I mean, we could have something outside of the school system that really promotes like literacy, and you seem to have like garnered and filled that gap.
Yeah, the plan is to make it approachable, make it fun, because reading is
That's half the
fun.
battle, right?
Right? Reading is fun, demental, right? That's what they say. Let's really do that. Let's exercise that. And so I think it's about making more chances to do that and making it very accessible. That's why we have virtual meetings, we have in-person meetings, and of course, we're looking for partnerships and other opportunities to bring the books to where the Black people are.
Right.
Yes.
Ariana, we got to leave it there, but thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, Ariana Gibbs, founder of the Well-Read Sistas. You'll see me at the Spades tournament.
Yes, yes.
Yes,
Oh,
yes.
wait, we didn't tell them how to find us.
Oh, no, I'm getting ready to tell you, but you go ahead and tell them. Go ahead,
which
go
one?
ahead.
I don't know which camera. Is there
No, go
one?
ahead, go right there.
This
You
one?
tell- right.
Oh, okay. Make sure you go to wellreadsisters.com, select membership, and join the sisterhood. You can email hello@wellreadsisters.com for all information, and you can always email bigspadesleague@gmail.com for your next pickup game. I'll
Right,
see you
right,
there.
right.
And the Big Spades tournament in August.
So since you like took my line,
Oh.
you see right there, in the prompter right there, right? Go ahead and read it again.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just right there. Go ahead.
Oh, it's there. Okay.
Right.
Oh, let me see what I can do. For more information, you can visit the Well-Read Sisters website, wellreadsisters.com. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
See you in a minute.
That was fun.